9 out of 10 traders end up blowing their account, losing all their money, and burning an absolute hole in their wallet. Now, you have a few choices that you can make. You can either lose all your money because you don't have a solid foundation, blueprint, or strategy, and you can continue to burn a hole in your wallet and in your bank account when you have to refund your account. Or you can listen to me in this video, because I'm making this video to show you that you can actually grow a small account and make at least $100 per day, or even grow your account to at least $10,000. In doing so, if you follow a proven strategy, framework, and blueprint for success. Now, there are two things that you can do when you get into trading when you're getting started. Most people have heard of penny stocks, and I'm sure you've heard of the big names like Apple and Tesla. And then there's also options. Growing a small account is really hard to do with penny stocks and with equities. In these names, you're looking for a few percentage points higher, and growing your small account of, let's say, $500 to $1,000 by less than 1% per day, well, let's just say it's gonna take a long time for you to grow your account versus someone who's actually trading with an account size of over $50,000. Now, this is where my favorite option comes in to grow your small account, and it's called options trading. With options, we have the ability to risk a small amount of money to make a larger return than the equity actually returns. So for example, let's say Apple moves up 2% on the day. Weekly call options theoretically could be up greater than 100% in that same day. Trading options really allows a trader the ability to trade the volatility of a mega cap stock that's worth $100, $200, $300, even over $1,000 per share, while using less than $200 of your account value, depending on the option contract that you pick. Now, when you start your brokerage account, I recommend going with a broker like Webull. It's the broker that I personally use, and it's a zero commission broker, which means it's absolutely free to take a trade on the platform. Now, the question I get asked a lot from newer traders and from people every single week is, how much money do I need to get started in the market? Now, the issue with this question is that it really is dependent on everyone's own individual circumstances. But what I always recommend people to do is to start small. Because if you lose and have growing pains when you first start out, I'd rather see you lose a little bit than lose a lot. And most newer traders think that they need a lot of money to make a lot of money. But I'm here to tell you that with options, it's just not the case. In fact, in less than 30 days, I took a small account from $2,000 to nearly $7,000. So I'm living proof that you guys can do this, and you can do it by effectively trading your account. Now, you might be asking, what does it look like to effectively trade your account? Well, from here, there are 3 keys to growing a small account: a solid foundation, a winning strategy, and effective risk management. Look, in order to grow your account, you'll need a solid understanding of the foundational elements of the stock market. Think about key levels, think about the brokerage account, think about indicators, and everything in between of this nature. In fact, if you want access to the foundational elements that I think will help you in your journey of growing your small account, just DM me the word 101 on Instagram at strat_trades, and I'll be sure to send it right over to you. So look, every profitable trader has a different identity too. They have different strategies and different frameworks. Now, which one you use is really going to be dependent on which one you prefer to use, because there really is no one size fits all. Now, for me personally, I found that the simplest way to trade is as a trend trader. And in 3 simple steps, it's basically finding the trend and the momentum, buying the pullback, and then riding the wave. Meaning I want to stay exposed to the trend as long as possible until we reach the price targets that I've identified. When it comes to risk management in a small account, I cannot stress enough how important this really is. I'm actually going to go as far to say that your winning trades are not going to be what allows you to grow your account. It's actually how you manage your losing trades. Think about this. Why do 9 out of 10 people blow up their account and lose everything? It's because they haven't learned how to manage their losses. In fact, the most profitable traders on Wall Street, in the retail world, and in hedge funds across the world are profitable because of this exact reason. Now, in my experience, the key to growing your small account is keeping your position sizing consistent as your account grows and as it shrinks. Now, when I grew that small account to over $7,000 in less than 30 days, my rule is that I would never risk more than 20% of my account on a single trade. And yeah, I know that was a lot, but I was aggressively trying to grow it within the frameworks and model that I had built. And there were only 3 outcomes that I would ever allow to happen during this process: win big, win small, and lose small. I never would allow myself to lose big, because at the end of the day, big losses will cripple you, and that's the majority of the reason why traders fail. As you embark on your journey, remember that your gains when you start are really not going to be sexy. And I get it, right? The first day on my $2,000 account journey, I was only making like $100 on that first day. But by the end of that, I was making nearly $1,000 per day on my winning days. And so the point here is that I want you to enjoy the journey. If you can't appreciate your gains on a small account, how do you actually expect to, appreciate the gains when you have a $20, $30, $40, or even $50,000 account? Look, if you want my exact trading plan that I use every single day and the one that helped me make over $5,000 in less than 30 days starting with a small account, all you have to do is send me a DM on Instagram and just say plan. My Instagram is strat_trades, and I'll be glad to send that plan over to you. And if you have any questions as it pertains to growing your small account, I'd love to talk through those questions with you. So just send me a DM and let's get after it.